Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your 2018 forecasts. It's nice to be back. I've missed everyone. I hope that everyone has had a beautiful time of celebration throughout the end of 2017 and a wonderful start to 2018. I apologize for the delay. I've been dealing with some health issues. I started off the year with a chest infection and then a twisted ankle. And so it's not been the best, but I hope it doesn't set the tone for the rest of the year. Thank you to everyone who's reached out and checked up on me, made sure I'm okay, and thank you to everyone for being patient. So we're going to look at the forecast. We're going to be covering the 12 months of the year and then just pulling a couple of additional cards at the end for the rest of January and what you can expect. As always, keep an open mind. These will be general readings. That means they're not going to apply to everyone or not in the same way. Take whatever makes sense to you and then disregard whatever doesn't make sense because it doesn't apply. Watch your moon and rising sign readings for additional messages that may apply to you. And of course, if you would like a more in-depth reading specific to just you, you could get a private reading for that. And we are running special offer readings during this time. So if you're interested, check those out. The links are in the description box below. But other than that, let's have a wonderful 2018. I hope it brings us everything that we can handle. It's positive, growth, expansion, happiness, peace, okay? On an individual level, but also on a world level. So let's make the best of it, okay? We're going to check out the cards next for each of the signs. So I'm really excited to just get back into the flow of things, okay? So have a wonderful year and I will see you again in the next video. Bye for now. Hi Sagittarius and welcome to your forecast. So this is for Sagittarius, sun sign, moon signs, and rising signs. Let's just have a look at what is coming up here for you, okay? At the bottom of the deck, as your overall energy, we have the Four of Pentacles. So with the Four of Pentacles, I feel that for some of you, you're very focused on saving money this year. You're very focused on putting money aside for a specific goal, for a very big purchase that you're planning to make in the year. For others of you, the Four of Pentacles can talk about the energy of change around you quite a lot, okay, quite often during the year. And the Four of Pentacles sees you being more cautious than usual with these energies. This could also see you trying to hold on to something that either you no longer have or trying to hold on to something that's no longer an option, and kind of being afraid to step out of your comfort zone, which is not really typical for you, okay? I feel that this year you may feel extra sensitive or extra anxious, okay, more than usual, okay? I mean, with this energy. The Four of Pentacles also sees you being able to establish a strong foundation for what you're trying to achieve. So making significant strides with buying that house, with creating that career that you want, with reaching your health goals, with creating the relationship that you want, with strengthening it, with taking it in the direction you want it to go, with starting your family. This is a year where you can really set the foundations for that, okay? So just keep that in mind. In January, we have the High Priestess. So with the High Priestess, for some of you, I feel that you're spending time in solitude in January, or you feel like you need to, keep more to yourself. Definitely withdrawing from the social world. For others, this is about a lot of studying that you have to do, research, tests, exams, preparations for something like a presentation. And that's why you're withdrawing from, the social world. For others of you, this is talking about the application process and searching, so maybe you're looking for a job with this energy as well. A focus on education does come up, and deepening your knowledge and also polishing your skills comes up in the month of January. For some of you, I feel that it's part of the process, while for others, this is you preparing to change jobs or preparing to apply for something, okay? And that's what I'm getting with the High Priestess. You may also feel like you want to keep more to yourself, so other people may look at you and feel like you're being very secretive. Or you may sense when other people are not really telling you everything. Definitely trust your intuition with this energy. For February, we have the Three of Cups. So this is reasons to celebrate. So this is passing the bar for some of you is coming up. For others, just passing your exams, having very good results. getting the job, getting that promotion, having a successful presentation, getting that application through, getting the approval that you've applied for. And therefore you can afford to relax, you can afford to be a bit more social, you can afford to celebrate. For those of you, this is spending extra time with friends and family. I feel that maybe people's birthdays, anniversaries coming up, pregnancy announcements, births happening, weddings happening. It's a very social month for you. So you may be doing a lot of traveling, going back and forth. But it's fun and it's a lot of happiness to share in. So definitely enjoy that and let it charge your batteries, okay? Or recharge your batteries. For March, we have the Five of Pentacles. So with the Five of Pentacles in March, for some of you, this is about overspending in the month before, so now you're just having to watch your budget. For others of you, this is financial concerns. I feel that for some, there may be a change in your job situation that comes out of the blue, and it really frightens you and makes you worry about your finances. For others of you, this is searching for a job and it's taking longer than what you would like for you to actually get a job, and you're starting to worry. For others, this is your health. Your health is not doing so great and you can't work as much as you would like, and so that affects your finances as well. But don't let that pressure you or rush you through the healing process, because that will only do more damage than good in the long run, okay? So you need time to rest, then rest. You need time to recover from something. Do not rush that, okay? It's very, very important. Whatever is on your mind that makes you feel anxious and afraid of, what if I won't have enough? What if I won't be enough? What if that goes wrong? Try to look for things that could go right. Try to focus on positive outcomes and try to rely on your hope and faith, prayer, meditation, using affirmations, giving yourself pep talks, whatever you need to keep yourself in a positive mindset, okay? Because the only thing that could hold you back this year is being in a negative mindset and a pessimistic type of mood. That will definitely create blockages and delays for you, and it doesn't have to, okay? So do your best to always find something to be grateful for, always find something that is working for you to focus on, to find something that you can do about a situation as opposed to what you're not happy about, okay? In April, there you go, we have the Six of Wands. So this is you getting a job. This is you getting that promotion. This is you getting the approval to go ahead with the move, go ahead with what you're trying to do, your project, your goal. This could also see you traveling, interviewing, going back and forth, traveling as part of some sort of induction program, okay, for some of you. This is also dating, getting back into the dating world for some of you, having a lot of different options, okay, for others. It could see you changing jobs for some of you, moving away from something that is familiar into something that is your own, or you stand out, you're a leader, you're the supervisor, you're the manager, you're the person in charge, and you've earned this, so don't hold yourself back from it, okay? Say yes, take chances, believe in yourself, with the Six of Wands. In May, we have the Nine of Cups, so again, more reasons to celebrate. This is a happy completion. For some, it's the finalizing of a transition process, whether that is a change in job or a change in location where you live, or a change in a health situation where you've done a lot of work and now things are improving, you see results. It is a happy completion, successful completion, and you get to rejoice, you get to indulge, you get to celebrate. For others of you, it just talks about a wish come true, so it can be anything really. It could be, you know, to do with your love life, it could be to do with your work, with your finances, with your goals of any kind, but you get a yes, you get an approval, you get a green light, you reach a significant milestone with that, and for others, you complete the process altogether with the Nine of Cups. So reasons to celebrate. Allow yourself to celebrate, to be happy, to splurge a little bit on yourself, to share your joy with others, okay? Very, very, very important as well. It could also be about weddings, christenings, housewarming parties, whether you're the host of that or hostess or you're attending that, okay? But definitely beautiful, beautiful time. In June, we have the Knight of Wands. So this is things picking up speed now, okay? Things really heating up. This is making strides with your career. Could be a job change or a promotion. Definitely talks about advancement, okay? Something increasing, something becoming better, something being taken to the next level. Relocation is also possible with this energy. Surprise proposals I'm getting with this, okay? Something coming out of the blue, you didn't even talk about it, and there you go, it's happening. Especially if you have fire sign energy around you, you could be the what's the word? The person initiating. Oh my god, I can't remember what the word is. But you know what I mean. You may be initiating this. Initiator, I think is the word. You may be initiating this, and that's why you're showing up as the Knight of Wands, or you're dealing with another fire sign, or it just talks about a lot of passion being involved and spur of the moment type of conversations and decisions. Eloping is also possible with this energy as well, with the Knight of Wands. Traveling, going abroad, taking a holiday, starting to work abroad, working online, very successfully so. Import, export, or shipping, or you're shipping your product online, worldwide type of thing. In July, we have the Lovers. So with the Lovers, so for some of you, this is again about proposals. It's about getting married. It's about eloping. It's about choosing a big wedding or a small wedding for some of you, talking about that. For others, it's looking at a house. Do you buy it? Do you not buy it? It's about making a commitment. Okay, July for you is about making a commitment, making a choice, and then committing to it. For some, it may be to do with a Gemini person, someone a rising sign. Well, for others, it's just making a commitment that you're going to have to be involved with for years and years and years. Okay, so it could be to a job, to a career, to helping someone, to a house, piece of property, piece of land, big ticket item type of purchase, okay? And you're committing to the payments or stuff like that. Getting a big loan or a mortgage also comes up with this energy as well. You could be looking at choosing between two people at this time, choosing between two jobs at this time. And again, it will be a head or a heart decision. It will be something that, you know, you're kind of makes your heart jump. And then the other option will be the safe, the nice and easy, the smart choice, as it were. The point is, whatever you decide, make sure that you commit to it, and that way you don't have regrets and think, what if I would have chosen that one? Okay. In August, we have the Nine of Pentacles. This is a very good time for business, a very good time for money, a very good time for health, gifts, appreciation. So love life as well, getting a lot of attention. Especially if you own your own business, or if you're starting your own business, or investing in your business, reinvesting in your business. This shows up when, you know, we're self-employed or thinking about it or working on that, okay? And it just talks about success with endeavors that we are solely responsible for, or that are our baby, so to speak, okay? And you're seeing financial success with that. You're seeing making a name for yourself, excellent reputation, feedback, recognition, and rewards with the Nine of Pentacles. You could also be looking at, if you've just bought a house, this is about decorating and investing in it, getting furniture and painting the walls and all of that, getting a garden going, stuff like that. For others of you, it's the honeymoon period. Okay, it doesn't usually show up as that, but that's what I'm getting for some of you. While for others, I feel that it's also reasons to celebrate, to do with a pregnancy or a baby, okay, coming into the world. So that's really, really good. In September, we have the Seven of Swords. So for some of you, this is just saying, be mindful and protect your work. Make sure that you trademark or you copyright, or make sure that everyone knows what you're doing, what your work is, what you're responsible for, what you deserve credit for. You may be forgetful during this time. You may overlook things during this time. You may misplace things during this time. So it's just what it is. So be prepared for it. For others of you, this is about a need to make changes. Okay, I need to adjust your schedule. I need to adjust how much time you spend on work, how much time you spend on family, how much time you spend on your relationship, how much time you spend on yourself. I feel that the way you used to do things is no longer working, and you need to strategize and let some things go, okay, or pay less attention to them, or give them less time, less energy, less resources. For others of you, this is about avoiding conflict is what comes to mind. Yeah, avoiding conflict. So it's just one of them where you just say, you know what, whatever you want, it's yours. I don't even care about it anymore. I just want my peace and quiet. So for some of you, that may be going on. Be mindful of people making big promises to you, and be mindful of, keep a paper trail, keep your receipts during this time. Double check, get feedback, look at reviews, stuff like that, especially if you're making big purchases. Because there may be a tendency to either actually, have to experience fraud or minor loss during this time, to do with deceit or fraud, or it's just to do with not being careful, or overlooking things, or not asking the questions before you go through with the purchase type of thing. Okay, so just be mindful of that. In October, we have the Temperance card. So the Temperance card in October, for some of you, I feel like, because this is your card, it is the card of Sagittarius. So for some, I feel you're taking time for yourself. Okay, you need a break, you're taking a break, that's it. For others of you, you're taking time to dedicate to your faith. You're taking time to dedicate to what you love or whom you love. Or you're taking time to dedicate to your heart. Okay, so maybe that means in a love sense, but also in a health and well-being type of sense. This is also a month where you'll be a part of negotiations. You'll be asked to mediate, or you'll go to a counselor, a therapist, a mediator, a negotiator with this energy. Be reserved in your approach, and you'll get what you want. Okay, that's what I'm getting, so take it for what it's worth. It's also a month where a lot of you are weighing up your options. Should you quit something or not? Okay, is what I'm getting with this. For some, for others, it's quitting something temporarily, like quitting alcohol for a month, or quitting smoking for a month, or seeing how far you get with it, or removing sugar from your diet for a month, or trying a new diet. Okay, I'm getting, quitting something, and for some it's just temporary as a challenge, or raising money for something also comes up here. But a lot of reasons to celebrate, a lot of reasons to be happy. It's almost like, you see the rainbow. So success, accomplishment, healing, peace and happiness, peace of mind, coming into the flow of things, balance being restored, having a peaceful and a harmonious month comes up here. Temperance card also tells you to take your time. Take your time to weigh up your options properly with whatever it is that you have to decide upon. And for others, this also reminds you that, maybe things take a little longer than what you would like, so try to be patient, especially during this month, okay? For November, we have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands in November sees something catching up with you. So either working too hard is now catching up with you and you're exhausted. A relationship that turns into more hard work than actually a partnership. A situation where you're caring for someone who actually can just take care of themselves. A situation where you're taking on a lot more than you can handle, where you're the person everyone goes to for help, even though, they could make the effort themselves. So just be mindful of that. Learn to say no. Learn to put yourself first during this time, absolutely. And delegate. Give back whatever is not yours to carry. It may be a month where, for whatever reason, someone gets sick or someone's not available or anything like that. You do have to provide cover or do extra hours, take on extra shifts. But just make sure that it's a temporary thing. Make sure it doesn't turn into something you're expected to do. For those of you, this is about packing your bags. Temporary relocating or looking at permanently relocating also comes up here. Doing challenges for your health or to raise money, training a lot more, doing a lot more physical activities, weight training, also comes up. Interval training, I'm not even sure what that is, but that's coming up. Just make sure you don't go overboard. Okay, that's the only thing that I would say with that. In December, we do have the Tower. So with the Tower, for some of you, this is about moving. Okay, this is where, you know, when things come together and you get to move. For others of you, this is a surprise event, something that is initially a shock because you did not see it coming, you did not expect it, you feel like you did not want it, but it's a godsend. Okay, it's meant to be a godsend for you. So I feel like that's why the Four of Pentacles showed up early on for you, to say, don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone, and don't be afraid to go with the flow, roll with the punches, because things that will initially seem to be bad, negative, unwanted, unpleasant, because there's such a big inconvenience or there's such a big change and adjustment, they will turn out to be a godsend. So December is such a month where you have to be willing to roll with the punches. You have to be willing to accept the changes that are happening and make the best of them. And then in the end, you will see that you will be rewarded for that. You will probably change course, change job, change careers, change, you know, who you're seeing, leave a relationship, start a relationship, move in with someone again. Eloping kind of comes to mind, doing something out of the blue all of a sudden. And it turns out to be the best thing you ever did. Okay, so anything like, you know, pregnancies you didn't plan for, anything like that. Okay, just the Tower does talk about things that will happen whether you want them to or not, and the best way to handle a Tower-like situation is to try to make the best of it, to embrace it, to say, okay, well, this happened, okay, all right, what do we have to work with? What can I do with this? How can I turn this around? Where does this leave me, and am I happy with that? And what do I do with that to make things better for myself? Because oftentimes it will be a situation where you never thought about that for yourself, but then when you're confronted with it, when it's already happened, it's actually very good. It's very comfortable. It's very nice. It's very rewarding. So just keep that in mind, okay? And for some, I feel like you're traveling to see the fireworks. Some big display. Your overall energy and guidance. We have awakening ancient wisdom. Deep inner knowing is emerging within me. So with this, things that you've been trying to manifest are going to manifest in 2018. I feel that they may not manifest exactly the way you envision them, though. So that's why keeping an open mind is important and rolling with the punches. For others of you, this is a year for love that just comes into your life. Maybe you weren't looking for it, you didn't want it in your life. For whatever reason, you weren't ready for it, or whatever the case may be, didn't have time for it, whatever it is. It's a year for love, true love to happen. Pregnancies, absolutely. Miracle pregnancies, okay, for some of you. The opportunity to do something you've always wanted to do. And again, a lot of blessings coming your way. A lot of situations where you think this is a godsend or that was a godsend looking back. Okay, so trust your wisdom, trust your intuition, trust your guides. When something is unsure and unclear and unsettling, meditate upon it and pray about it, because you will receive answers, you will receive confirmation, or you will receive reassurance that it's happening for a reason and it's for your highest good. Okay, so let's look at what you can expect for the rest of January. So see, we have the Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles again. So with the High Priestess, you're withdrawing because something has changed. You feel like you've lost something. You haven't though, because it only feels like you've lost something, but whatever was taken away was only so that you can make room for something new and better in your life. Don't let fear hold you back, and don't let anxiety, stress, the unknown, because you see there's a lot of dark colors, so don't let the unknown scare you. Okay, embrace what is trying to come into your life. Don't hold on to things that are ending in 2018, because they're meant to end, and they were supposed to end a while ago. Okay, and that's what the Tower also talks about. Changes in January, for the rest of January. Go within, pray about it, meditate about it, look for answers, see how you feel, trust your intuition. You will get through it, and then on the other side of that, there's reasons to celebrate. Okay, so don't fear change, especially in January, and also for the rest of the year. Okay, so that is your reading. I hope that it helps. Okay, remember to come back and check every month, you know, so that you can get the most out of this forecast. But yeah, it looks like a transformative year for you, definitely for the better, for your highest good. So let go of the old to make room for beautiful blessings to come into your life. Okay, have a fantastic year, and I'll talk to you again very, very soon. Bye for now.